Well, after 4 months, we finally got the matchups we want. Seattle San Fran for the NFC title and the right to go to the Super Bowl, along with Tom Brady and Peyton Manning meeting in Denver. I'm going to break down both games for you and give you my total selections as complimentary plays for both of them. I've hit 10 out of 15 free picks since last weekend, and those are coming up in just a moment. But first, let's run down quickly who's hot and who's not. And let's start with Shawn Michaels, because in football, guys, this guy has made you an absolute fortune. Not only is he going for winning day number 82 out of 121, that's over the past 8 months, but today his 100-dime line mistake playoff game of the year, your New England Denver side. 47-20 with 100-dime NFL releases the past 4+ seasons, including a 3-0 sweep so far in the postseason, 2-0 in the wild card round as he cashed in with the Saints over the Eagles and then the 49ers at Green Bay, and then San Francisco again last Sunday at Carolina, and this play is just as strong. And of course, you remember he went 15-3 with his 100-dime college football side selections this year, capping that phenomenal run with Auburn as the dog against Florida State with the easy cover in your title game a couple of Mondays ago. Bottom line, he's had 122 plays over the past 8 months. And in that stretch, he's got 81 wins, 39 losses, 2 pushes, and has made $10 bettors $29,390. And FYI, with those 100-dime max wager releases in all sports over the past 9 weeks, he's gone 27-8-1. So he's got a 100-dime play on Denver and New England today. The side, let me also point out here, and keep in mind, this is something to remember. Just remember what I told you about Shawn. He's got a side play on New England and Denver, okay? Brad Wilton, not only going for winning day number 9 out of 11 and a $10 better up over $8,100 since July, he's got his 100-dime winner number 3 in a row in the postseason. 100-dime winner, Chargers against the Broncos last Sunday. 100-dime winner on the Saints against the Seahawks last Saturday. He's got a 100-dime winner number 3 in a row in New England, Denver today. Also, Brian Rosica has his 4th straight 100-dime play on Denver and New England today. And heck, even me, I've got my 15-dime play, which 99% of my plays are rated between 5 and 15 dimes, and 15-dime NFL releases are 15-5-3 on the season this year after cashing with San Francisco each of the past 2 Sundays. I've got my play on the Broncos-Patriots side. All 4 of us, guys, are on the same exact side for this contest, okay? So if you have one, you know who the others are. If you want one, you know who the other 3 are on. I tell you, I try to do this as often as possible because, hey, I want you to make money, but no one said you had to spend a fortune to make a fortune. So there you go. I checked it out. We are all on the same side for that particular contest. And FYI, you can save $25 off a single purchase today simply by using coupon code 25OFF. You can use it for any single purchase here at the site. Anything you desire, 25 off, 25OFF. Let's talk about Scott Delaney. What an incredible run he is on. Yesterday, cashed in with his 100-dime college basketball release with Pepperdine, getting the job done at 2-point favorite by 11 points over Portland for his West Coast game of the year. Today, 100-dime winner number 14 out of 17. 14 out of 17. And he puts his perfect 4-0 playoff record on the line. It's his conference total of the year. Your New England Denver over-under. And just as strong as his 100-dime divisional winner on Denver San Diego under by 14.5 points last Sunday, a play you got for just $19.95, just as strong as his 100-dime wild card winner with San Fran over Green Bay, just as strong as his 100-dime NFL total of the year for the regular season 3 Sundays ago with Seattle and St. Louis under, which you got for just $19.95. Well, today, guys, you can save $80 on his 100-dime winner number 14 out of 17 simply by using coupon code Scott80, Scott80, SCOTT, and the number 80. Not only is Scott Delaney 4-0 with his playoff selection so far, but so is Jeff Fenton. He goes for playoff winner number 5 in a row today, but more importantly, it's winning day number 8 out of 10. It's 75-dime winner number 26 out of 41. His NFC total on the Niners and the Seahawks. He had 2 75-dime total winners last weekend, Niners-Panthers under last Sunday, which you got for just $9. Saints Seahawks under last Saturday. He's coming off 4 straight 50-dime winners in college basketball in the NBA the past 4 days, capping that run with SMU as a road favorite, getting the job done at Central Florida yesterday. And today, you can save $85 off the purchase of his latest playoff winner as he looks to improve to 5-0 in the postseason simply by using coupon code Jeff85, Jeff85, Jeff, and the number 85, and that'll save you $85 off. Guys, if you haven't made a contribution yet for the Charity Play of the Week recipient, please do so. All the information is right down underneath the video report. As you know, of course, that was based on Chris Jordan cashing in with his highest-rated college basketball release of the season with Arizona over Arizona State on Thursday, a $99 play you got for free as the Charity Play of the Week, cashed in for the 25th time in 40 weeks. I realize not all of you get paid from your offshore book immediately, so I'll keep the information up there. But hey, guys, if you got the play, damn it, give something. It's the right thing to do, and I know a lot of you don't. The hell with you people. I don't give a damn about you. If you can't ante up even a couple of dollars after getting a free winner, which you only got the free winner because I'm assuming you're betting on it, well, you know, karma's an interesting thing, and sometimes it'll come back and kick you in your ass. I don't think you can have enough good karma. So those of you that always make the donations, my heartfelt appreciation. Thank you for making this program successful. But more importantly, thank you for helping people in time of need. And this week, of course, all the information is I detailed down below, along with the link for the donation. It's looking to help a family whose father recently had cancer surgery, which required the removal of his nose and a replacement nose being reconstructed from other body parts. He has been out of work for months, and you know, he's got a 10-year-old and an 8-year-old and a 4-year-old, and he's the breadwinner in the family. So the family can certainly use some financial assistance. All the details below. Let's talk about these selections here. Of course, I hit 2 out of 3 yesterday with the college basketball selections, 10 out of 15 since last weekend. You know, yesterday, one of the free picks I gave you, I told you that I thought the world was going to be on Indiana State as a 10.5-point road dog since they had won I think it was 7 in a row and 11 out of 12, and they were getting 10.5 points at Wichita State, an undefeated team. And I said that I thought that was a mistake, that I just had a hunch that Wichita State would kick their ass yesterday, and that's exactly what happened as the Shockers roll. Well, you know, I'm looking at this Seattle-San Francisco total, and it's sitting at 40. And I think most people would say, oh, this is going to be a low-scoring game. And, hey, look, it could be. I mean, you know, this is not a play I'm betting on, as you know, with the free selections. But I mean, the first go-round, it was a 29-3 game. The second go-round, it was a 19-17 game. Okay, so we had 32 and 36 points scored, and the total was 40 today. But here's the thing. I think you got to go over. I think that you have to take advantage of this line coming down so far. I think that in the third go-round between these two teams, they know each other so well. But the difference is you have a San Francisco team with so much more offensive weaponry this time around. You know, with Michael Crabtree back, with Vernon Davis healthy, with Frank Gore at the top of his game, with Colin Kaepernick playing with such confidence during the 8-game winning streak with 12 touchdowns and 2 interceptions, but more importantly, using his legs. You saw how advantageous it was to have a mobile quarterback in the tundra at Green Bay and the tough conditions at Carolina last week. At the same time, you've got a Seattle team that's really struggled here offensively of late, other than Marshawn Lynch, but you know Russell Wilson is due for one of those games. So it is a hunch, but I think you take advantage of the reduced price you're playing because of the public expectations and the line makers moving this number down to 40, and I think it goes over. I think it goes somewhere in around a 42, 43-point total in this contest. So I think there's value in taking it over, and that's the way I would play there. As for Denver, New England, the total is 57. I'm surprised it's not more. One way you can look at it is because, you know, the Patriots with the resurgent running game with Blount, you know, over 300 and some yards the past 2 games, they're going to run the ball. But at the same time, you know that Tom Brady is going to pick on Champ Bailey and all the replacements for the injured Chris Harris, just like Phillip Rivers did last week in the second half of the Chargers made their late rally and an aborted comeback bid. At the same time, I think in terms of Denver, you know, the Broncos, I thought they would be more wide open last weekend at home against San Diego, but the weather was not advantageous for Peyton Manning. You know, I thought that they would learn their lesson after being too conservative against Baltimore a year ago in the postseason and losing eventually in overtime. I don't think they will be conservative today, especially because of the way that they took the 24-0 lead at halftime in New England back when these two met in the regular season and then subsequently lost the game 34-31 in overtime. I think that they will be aggressive nonstop. At the same time, I think Brady is going to fire much more than anyone expects because it would be a typical Bill Belichick move. With the ground game being so productive, now it's time to really unleash Tom Brady because you figure the Broncos are going to be trying to key and stop the run. I look at this game and I think you got to play it over. I mean, I'm not telling you anything you don't already know. Yeah, it's a high price. Listen, it could be a 30-27 game and you got the over. It could be a 31-24 game. Well, you get screwed. But I think the over is the way to go here, especially since you're looking at perfect weather conditions. I mean, at game time in Denver today, it's going to be about 55 to 60 degrees, sunny, very light winds. I mean, you are talking about the ideal conditions for two of the greatest quarterbacks in NFL history to put on an aerial show here. And let's face it, the Broncos defense is nothing special, and the Patriots defense isn't anything special either. So I think you're going to go over in that game, just as I think the hunch is to go over in the Seattle game as well. Well, that'll do it, guys. Best of luck to you all. I hope you all win some big money today, and I will catch you again on Monday when we do this once more.